Welcome back, everybody. Renegade Bad Boy 89. So for this afternoon, I decided to do a video here on Layton Lake, and as you can see by the title, it's going to be based on the Muzzleloader and the 4570. I find that I don't use the Muzzleloader and the 4570 enough. So it's not that they're bad guns; it's just that I don't use them often. I did have a moose. Kind of ran. I don't know. There was 3 of them here. I'll just be patient here for a second. Real quick. So I'll start off with the Muzzleloader. So this is a DLC pack. It comes with the what is it? Smoking barrels. 570. It's actually in the game. So the Muzzleloader, obviously, it's a 1-shot. The 4570, it's a 3-shot lever action. She decided to come in. That's the wrong weapon. And she just collapsed. So one thing with the Muzzleloader, as you can see, it takes a long time to reload. So you definitely do not want to mess up your shot. So I got her, she was pretty close. I got her at 61 yards. And I got her left lung and stomach. I'm receiving another warning call from a cow moose. See if I can bring her in. See about crawling to the second bush tree or get a better visual. She just gave a mating call, so I think she's taking the bait. Maybe with this one we're going to take a 4570. She's here in the tree lines. Let's get her out in the open a little bit. Coming in pretty good. She's about 60 yards. I still want her out of the bush area. Now I'm well hidden. It's just that wind that I'm kind of worried about. So the 4570, like I said, it's a lever action. free shot. She might end up going right in my wind. I think we're going to take a shot pretty soon. And those were not good shots. I'm not too sure if she's going to go down, and to see if she had a better broadside. I definitely shot a bit too much in the front. I should have aimed a bit further back towards the lungs. But I did put 2 shots in her with the 45-70. With the 45-70, you're able to hunt animals from level 4. You can hunt bison and Cape buffalo with them, which is good. Okay, I don't think she's going to go down. She does. I'll spawn further up and see what happens if I can see her again. But I do got a cow moose out there. So with the 45-70, you don't have the best range. So you got 55 yards, 164 yards, 109. I have done 250 yard shot on a bison, but you really got to aim pretty high. Like you got to put the sights on on their back almost because of the bullet drop. I wouldn't recommend taking those long shots all the time in case you mess up. But on a bison, I mean, their lungs are huge. It's a big animal to shoot at. She decided to turn on us. Oh, where's my tripod? I just wish she was a bit closer, to be honest. I'm not too sure if I'm too far for the call to reach her. Yeah, what's the range on the moose collar? Oh, so it's 218 yards for the range. So I'm going to be trying the 45-70 again. She gets closer and gives me a better shot. That last moose that I shot at, I rushed it. And she's definitely taking the bait. Got a nice bull elk, level 3. And she's in range. Could go for that heart shot, but I'm not too keen on it. Not with the 45-70. I'm not used to the gun. It's been a long time since I've used it. I prefer taking a lung shot. Oh, she's really coming in now. If she would stay broadside, I would really appreciate it. Let's see how close I can actually get her to come in. So I believe I got a lung there with the 45-70. And I knew for sure that elk was going to run. I'm just going to check out the hunting pressure. She's not down yet. If I missed a lung, by the blood, I got a vital. Down. Alright, so I did get a vital. Her health is dropping pretty good. Alright folks, so I got a single lung, so it didn't quite have the penetration to get a double. As you can see, that's a pretty shot, and it didn't have the power to get a double. So I shot her at 74 yards with the 45-70. Now I'm pretty sure if I was using the muzzleloader, I'm sure it would have got a double lung. But if I'm getting some calls from some elk, I'm going to call them in. Now he was giving out some warning calls, so I don't know if he's going to end up calming down and communicating with me. He's giving me a warning call again. I think I can see him through the thick brush. Call him and see if he will come out. Alright, so he is nervous. So with this guy, I think I'm going to try open sights with the muzzleloader. I believe I got a bite. Like I said, you do not want to mess up your shot with the muzzleloader. You're never going to get a follow-up shot. Well, I shouldn't say never. If I missed my shot, I end up kind of running and walking maybe over this way. Maybe I would have had a follow-up. Alright, so at 24 yards, so yeah, I'm testing these at close range. So I've got a right lung, liver, and with the 45-70, the cow moose that I did, the second cow moose that I shot, usually with the 45-70 I do a follow-up shot because you actually get that second shot on the animal pretty quick. Actually, I'm going to spawn back on my tent to see if that bull elk came back in. Got another cow moose there. So that bull elk did not come in. How far is this moose? $206. I think I'm going to try to see if I can move in a bit on this moose. Actually, this is even better. So she's about yards. So that's going to be like the max range that you can zero in with the muzzle loader. I'm going to check the hunting pressure. I believe I got the moose. I'm going to work my way over and see where I shot it. I was going for the lungs. Alright folks, sorry for having my mic muted. I just had some company, so stream. So 211 yards, and I got a double lung. Perfect straight on shot with the muzzleloader. Now that's quite the penetration. So the muzzleloader, you can use it from level 4 to 9. No, sorry, 4 to 8 level. Is that the other moose that I spotted something here? Another moose there. She's a little ways out. Now for her, I might just aim a little higher or go for that heart. I might not have hit a... The other cow moose didn't even get spooked from the shot, so... I believe I can't cross here. I'm going to have to work my way back, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to check out the hunting pressure. Okay, so one of them were down. One of my tent and saved some travel distance. Now the first moose that I shot, I don't think I got a vital on her, so that's probably why there wasn't hunting right away. One thing what's nice about using the muzzleloader, that the ammunition is actually pretty cheap to purchase. I can show you guys that in a second. It's a good way to save money for purchasing ammo. I've got a vital on this one. And I believe this is the other one where I shot. I did not get a vital because of the angle. I'm going to track this one down. I might have only got a single lung on this. Now the muzzleloader really works good on black bear. Usually if you get like a double lung on a black bear, they usually drop on the spot. It's a very powerful rifle. Alright, pick her up. So I actually busted through the shoulder blade at 224 yards with the muzzleloader. I'll spawn in my tent here quickly. I will show you here, guys, in the store. I just spooked some animals by spawning on the tent. There goes a cow moose. Alright, so when you're in your rifles, is the muzzleloader free? I don't remember. Yes. So when you get the DLC for the smoking barrels, you're going to be getting the muzzle. So you do not have to purchase the rifle in game. It's free. You have 3 different versions of it. It just changes the color. Obviously I only have one. And then when you go to your ammunition, that's not the right ones. So here you got 2 different ones. So you got the mini balls. So effective range at 218 yards, penetration 40, expansion 30, class 4 to 8. And then if you go with the, which is $450, if you go with these ones, and they're round, effective range 109, penetration 30, expansion 30, and this one you actually, it's from class 3 to 7, so you won't be able to shoot a moose or an elk, level 8, bears. So yeah, compared to all the other guns for the ammunition, everything's kind of overpriced, I find. See about the 270, even the 270, I mean, it's still, yeah, for the 270 polymer tips, it's $700. So you can save by purchasing the muzzleloader and using it. Actually, I'll show the 4570 as well. So for the 4570, I'm actually going with the soft points, flat nose. Effective range 82 yards, penetration 40, expansion 6, class 9, and it's $390. And if you go with the hollow point, which are 660, effective range 82 yards, penetration 20, expansion 27, and from 4 to 9. So I mostly use these ones just because of the penetration. That way you can bust through the shoulder blade of a bigger game. On the price of the knee. It is 48,000 in game, so pretty expensive. But if you're going to compare it to some of the other weapons, like at the King 470, it's 90,000. That gun's overpriced. The 338 Rangemaster is 60,000. So you guys get the idea. I spooked that moose when I came in. I don't know if there's anything else around here. That could be her there. I actually got a bull moose out there. So let's see if I can take another shot with the 45-70. Poke its head up. Oh, there is a... I just got a feeding zone for an elk. Maybe I'll try going for this bull elk. Hopefully I can get a decent broadside shot on it. Out, so I'm not going to be taking that kind of shot at that range with the 45-70. I know of the bullet drop. Just going to put a waypoint on the bull. I just hope that the wind stays blowing in that direction. But just to be on the safe side. Got a rabbit here right in front of me. Pretty soon. Hopefully when I get out closer, hopefully that bull of elk is still going to be there. So he's still there. Gonna go ahead and take that waypoint off. And he's giving a mating call, but I'm not even gonna bother calling him in. I'm gonna keep him right where he is. I think I'm gonna get to this tree that's in front of me, and then I'm gonna take a shot. let's see what kind of range he's at. So he's about 130 yards out. I'm going to keep it zeroed in for 160. Hopefully I got a lung. Maybe I shot a little. That doesn't look too good. I might have just got a single lung, or might have not have got anything at all. I do have hunting pressure, so I'm pretty sure I got a single lung. Here's the blood splatter. Vital organs hit, so let's go. I'm kind of lost here. Where did he run to? I'm hoping it's not doing that glitch again. Says he ran this. If he is out here, around here somewhere. I think it's doing that glitch for the render distance. If he runs out of 450 yards, they disappear. I'm not seeing any more tracks. I know for sure he's dead. I have hunting pressure from where I shot him. And the way the blood splatter in the trail, his health was dropping. He should be dead around here somewhere. Alright, well I think I just lost the bull elk because of the render distance. Because I don't think he would have ran too much further than this. Alright, well I'm going to move on because I'm not going to spend my time just trying to look for him. If I had the dog with me, it might have helped out. Usually the dog will kind of bring you to the last spot where he is, or he'll just continue trying to track him, and he'll run for miles. I'm just going to take one more look around here, and just in case. Sometimes if you come across them, you get the pop-up to confirm. But in this case, I don't think I am going to manage to do it. That's a shame. Right, well, I'm going to continue moving on, and I think this time what I'm going to do, instead of watching the animals run, I think I'm going to try to run with them, I guess. That way they don't get out of render distance. Let's see here. I'm actually going to spawn up here. Usually I get a lot of movement. I got some whitetail actually. I think I got a whitetail resting zone. I actually have a buck out there. The wind's perfect. Just take a look around the lake. He's not a very big buck, but I think I'm walking. And for some reason, anything out. They're probably spooked. Like I said, for the 45-70, you want to shoot a bit high. If you're going to take any kind of shot over 200. It's about 210, 200 yards. Not too sure if I'm going to get any penetration this way. Oh. See if he stops broadside, it'd be perfect for me. I didn't realize I was holding my breath. Gonna send another call to see what happens. I got another buck out there. It's not cooperating here. Guy's a bit far out. See what I can do. I might have been too high. I don't even think I got a vital. So yeah, like I said, doing that kind of range on an animal with the 45-70 is not the best. It's not really made for that kind of range, so I don't think he's gonna die. Like I said, when I did take a shot on a bison at 250 yards, obviously you got a bigger object to shoot at. Do have another moose out here. I'll try to get closer. I'm gonna get up in this tree here and check out the range. Hopefully I don't spook her by moving in. She's perfectly broadside, so it's going to make a good, easy shot. Hopefully she's still there in the same spot. And she is. So I'm going to 570 again. I'm just going to try to get closer. I'm going to see about crawling to the edge of the water here. Should be in closer range. Now what I'm going to try to do with this moose, I'm going to try to put 2 shots. Like I said, with the lever action 45-70, you get a quick chance of getting a second shot. Alright, I think this is as close as I'm going to. Just verify on the map. Sometimes when you're looking over the water, it doesn't give you an accurate range. Alright, so she is about 180 yards out. Second shot missed. vital. Oh yeah, I'm gonna run. Just got a call from an elk. So it's gotta be a... Where did she run? Now my trick for when I'm tracking the animal down, I always only click on the blood trail. Usually it's the blood trail that leads you in the direction where the animal was headed. Oh, there's a moose. You're not gonna give me a broadside shot, are you? I think I messed that up. I guess I can't click on stuff when I'm reloading. But she still ran pretty far, even though I shot her with the 45-70. That's for using the 270 on the moose and elk. Even though you get a single lung, these tend to run long ways. So I got a single lung at 181 yards with the 45-70, and I had a tracker for 400 yards. Now if I would have shot it with the 270, it almost would have been double that. Actually, I shouldn't say almost, it would be double, if not more. And the other bull moose, I don't think I got a shot on him. I definitely did not get a shot on him. So the next animal that I am going to shoot, it is going to be with the muzzle loader. Wind's blowing in the direction I'm heading, so it's not the greatest idea. Just got another drinking for a moose. The wind's going right towards him. He's probably going to get alert pretty soon. So let's get out the scent eliminator. Now folks, I wouldn't recommend using this all the time. I'm just using it because I have the money. But I wouldn't recommend using it all the time. It's a 50-50 chance that it works. See, actually in range for the max, it's going to vary. So yeah, I use roughly about 220. He's perfectly broadside. Let's go ahead and use the muzzle loader. Set it for their max range. He just collapsed. I'm pretty sure how quick he went down. I'm pretty sure I got a double lung. He's not a very big moose at all. 212 yards. I got a double lung. Straight on shot with the muzzle loader. Got another bull moose out there. I'll get in the tripod and I'll see if I send out a call to see if I can bring him in, if the call's going to reach him. It's really too bad right now that it's raining. But I can tell you one thing, at least it doesn't rain as much as Mississippi. Oh, he's alert, he actually sees me. Let's get in the tripod and send out some calls, see if I can bring him in and calm him down. Alright, he just went back to drinking. Send out some calls and see if I can bring him in closer. Seems to be taking the bait. And while he's coming in, gonna take a look around. Can get him right here, roughly. Get a nice broadside shot. I'll probably use the 45-70. I will see this time if I can pull off a second shot into him. He probably went up in the tree lines here. I don't think he gave out a warning call. it's still giving out a mating call, so that's good. He's definitely coming out. He's about 110 yards out. Now if he's going to give me a broadside shot. I don't like that shot. I want him to turn. Is he getting alert? So I did put 2 shots into him. Hopefully the first shot was a vital. I was aiming for the shoulder blade, so hopefully had the power to penetrate to the lungs. Looks like I got a double vital hit. He didn't run this way. Swap. So let's see where I got him. So the first shot I busted through the shoulder blade, exactly where I was aiming. Got a left lung. And then I managed to get a left lung again, so got him twice in the left lung. Roughly at 90 yards, 89, 88, no difference really. So yeah, with the 45-70, if you're able to pull off a second shot on the animal, especially on a big, like a moose, elk, it's kind of worth it. I didn't have to track this one down as far. If I would have just shot him once, would have ran off for another 400 yards. If I was using the you've seen before, if I would have got a double lung. It definitely has the power to penetrate. It's not a bad level 4 bull elk. There's no way you're 500 some yards be able to see you. I'm pretty sure you heard the call. You probably saw me as well. Alright, I'm going to check how far he is. There's no way he's 400 some yards. He's close. I'm not going to be taking that kind of range. Not with the 45-70 or the muzzleloader. He's nervous. Now folks, but I was out in the open and it sounded like I was still walking through brush. So what I do, I stop moving and then I continue moving. It's just a little glitch that I noticed with the game. Got a as well. Actually that bull elk that I would like to take down. Not exactly sure where he ended up. The bulldog's not giving me a response, so I don't know. He was headed over in this direction. Not too sure if I would have lost him for good or not. He's not giving me a response, so I have no idea where he is. I just got a warning, mating call from a blacktail. Now if you see the damage, what a muzzleloader does against the moose, can you just imagine shooting a deer? I'm really curious how elk went. Their response, so... See if this blacktail comes in. definitely have no sight of him yet. He's not giving me a response. Oh, oh, oh. There he is. Level 4 blacktail. I can tell you one thing, he didn't move very much. Shot him a bit too much in the front a bit, but I still got a double lung at 48 yards. Still a ways off from being a diamond. It's not a bad buck though. Full elk. I have no idea where he went to. I'll check down this area. I don't hunt down this area very much, but I did place a tent down here. I'm gonna spawn there and check it out. Sometimes I get moose up here. Shot a couple. I'll send out a call and see what happens. Looks like there's no moose. I'm gonna try an elk. Doesn't seem like there's anything up here. Alright, well then I'm going to move on. I'll check out this area. See if there's anything out in the open. Alright folks, I just got a warning call. That sounded like a whitetail. I didn't get the bracket notification to know what direction it came from. Gave the warning call from the south because it saw me for sure, or it sensed that I was there. I'm gonna work my way north. I believe there's actually coming into my call. Not too sure if he got spooked and ran off. Is he still around here? I'm not seeing any movement and I can't see him. Alright, I think I'm just gonna move on. Doesn't help the fact that it rained earlier, so it's still a little foggy. sun's coming out, starting to clear it up. I just received the warning call, I believe, from a moose. Sounded like it came from the west. Alright, now I just received the mating call from a cow moose. Get any luck? Okay, I got a spot on the cow moose. Gonna wait to see when she gets out in the open. I believe there's two. Got a bunch of rabbits over there as well. Won't be shooting the muzzleloader on a rabbit. There won't be nothing left. That's what I was waiting for. A bull moose to come out. He's about 170 yards. See if he's going to give me a better broadside shot. He should turn. Hopefully. I'm just going to be very... I think I might even try to take a shot with open sights. I'm not liking that angle. I'm going to send another call. Hello and welcome to the live stream. Did that bull moose go away? That's going to have to do. Should have got a vital. Now I just saw him collapse. Nothing really interesting. I spotted out a level 4 bull elk, but I never got a shot on him, and he got nervous and he ended up getting away from me, so... Wow. I haven't seen a big herd of whitetail on Layton Lake. Do I have anything decent in that herd? Looks like there's a big buck behind. Yeah, I'm shocked myself, honestly. I've came on Leighton Lake many times for drinking zones, and I just spotted that drinking zone too. I just got it, so I'm definitely gonna not try to delete it. So that's gonna really help me out. It looks like there could be a gold in there. Right, let's see if I can move in somehow. There's definitely a decent sized buck in there behind all the does. I'm gonna get charged here by a black bear pretty soon. Yeah, I don't have a tripod on me, but I think what's going to happen is that one's alert. He sees me for sure. I'll definitely be bringing a tripod back to this area, seeing the fact there's a big herd. I hope I didn't spook him. They're a little far out for the range that I'm going to be using. And that buck dead center, I'm pretty sure he's... So like the only two guns that I'm going to be using on them anyways is a 45-70 or the Muzzleloader. Muzzleloader, if I get a double lung, it's going to drop the deer right on the spot anyways. And I'm probably going to only get one shot. As long as the wind still cooperates, I don't pick up my scent. I definitely want to get in the range of the 220. I'm pretty sure there's gold in there. I can't even spot him. Yeah, there's definitely a gold in there. There's a few bucks in there, that's for sure. The one that I'm trying to spot, he's surrounded by so many of them, I can't even get a spot on him. But if you see with the one that I'm looking at, you probably understand the one that I'm trying to shoot. He's got his head down, just put his head up. So the guy right there, dead center, not the one that's highlighted. If I can get a spot on him. You have to wait for a good shot. He's a very nice buck. I'm going to put a white point. Oh, I know. So they're right at the max range for the muzzleloader. I know one thing what I could do. I do have the collar, so if I call them in, see if he move. Okay, where did he go? Him? Is that him? That's him. He's the one that I want. I'm not too sure right now. Yeah, he's definitely max weight. Yeah, he's what I wanted. Just gonna wait a second and see what they all are gonna do here. But yeah, I've never seen this. I'm a little excited for the new weapons. The 22. I don't think I'm gonna be a fan of it. I'm not much of a 22 fan. Even when I do my hunting, I never use the 22 on birds or anything really. I think this is going to be my opportunity here. I should have smoked them if I didn't mess it up. Hopefully I didn't aim too high. I'm not liking the looks of that. Or no, that's a rabbit. Do I have hunting pressure there? I do. Which is a good sign. Well, no, like for the ARs that are coming for bigger calibers, interested in trying them out. So I believe I just smoked this big buck. I'm hoping I got a vital on him. He's a nice looking buck. And he's going to be a gold. Oh, how the heck? I don't even know how that is even possible. Got him a bit high. So I busted his left shoulder blade, got the vertebrae, and then I got the right lung. I think that's pure luck. He's actually a nice looking buck, but I'm pretty sure he's far off for being a diamond. Yeah, you need a 255 for a diamond. So I'm glad I called him in, so I'll definitely be coming back to this spot. So it's actually not too far from my other spot. Spawn on a tent, so I'll definitely have to place a tripod. I'll place a tripod right here. So that way when you come in, it'd be right in visual. And I'm kind of anxious to find out what map they're going to be coming out with as well. I don't know if they are working on another map. I'm assuming they would be. Some of these are coming back in. Don't even know how far these guys are out. Gonna use the 4570. Oh, I missed that one. Well, this is a big herd. And like I said, much hunting pressure here because I don't want to delete the zone. So yeah, this is the biggest herd that I've seen on Layton Lake in a long time. So I believe I put 2 shots into this buck, 70. So the first shot, he's going to be another gold. He's even smaller. So I got him in the right lung. Then I got him in intestines and pelvis on the second shot, which made him drop. But even the single lung with the 45-70, he wouldn't have ran too far anyways. Another spot what I could try, if I want to get some bull elk or any blacktail in the morning. Could switch the time here. Not sure what I'm going to do. I'm here and then spawn on my tent. Yeah, he was small for gold. That's why when I saw the antlers on the other buck, I knew he would have been a bigger gold. Those are the kind of antlers that you want to look for. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to back up the time. I think I'm going to put it for 6. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to this tent. Now this spot here, this is a good spot for blacktail and elk. Here. I'll just show you quickly where I am on the map in case you're new. So I'm up here by Chila, and this is Chila Hiking Village area. So this is a very nice lake to come hunt for blacktail and elk in the morning. Now I already have a tripod set here down by the lake. I already got some blacktail. It's Sniper Paradise. So firstly, I haven't spotted any bull elk yet, but this is a big herd of cow elk that I have. Yeah, if you haven't been to this area, I would recommend it. Set the time, like I have it set up now. So I would come up to this outpost, set the time for 5 in the morning, and suggest placing a tripod here. When you come into this area, but everybody's map is different. So here I have a blacktail zone from 5 to 9:30 in the morning. Here I got another blacktail from 5:30 to 9. That should be elk. Okay, so this one's both. So I got the black and the elk. So they always come in at the same time. Got a doe. Another doe. And I think the rest of them are all female as well. But yeah, this is where I got the tripod. They might be out of range though for the guns that I'm using. But I will try a couple shots. I got a shot. Got some more here. Oh, there's some bull elk. So I got 3 bull elk out here as well. Sometimes I set it for 5 in the morning, but sometimes it's a bit dark. If you'd rather have a bit more sunlight, I would set it a bit later. But I set it for 6. I knew if I set it for 6, all the animals would be in. I wouldn't have to wait. So where I set my tripod, I always come into the back here. And then for me to work my way up to the tripod, I crawl all the way, that way they don't see me. Once I get past this tree line here, I'm going to duck down. That way I know for sure that I won't spook any of them. The wind seems to be doing okay for now. So yeah, it definitely takes a little while before I get into the tripod. But like I said, if you don't want to end up spooking your animals while you're coming in, I would suggest crawling. Because this area right here where I am, it's all open. But once we get in the tripod, you're by sniper paradise. I mean, you're pretty much in the all open area everywhere around. So folks, this is sniper paradise. You also got here. Sometimes I get lucky if you sit here long enough and if you actually send out some calls. I've had some blacktail come right here. This is actually a drinking zone right here for the black yards from my tripod. I've had them come into me this close. I used to have a zone out here. There used to be a bunch of elk and blacktail as well, but I ended up deleting it because I didn't have a tripod. So some of these bull elk actually look decent. Perfect range for the muzzleloader. And that's a bunch of, that's what I mean about my big herd of female elk. Got one blacktail alone. Let's do a little head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, maybe 17. I might have miscounted, but that's roughly around how many elk I have there, just for females. Got another doe out there, so I got 2 doe blacktail. Usually I have some bucks, but I think I took them out. I came here a couple of days ago, a few blacktail, so they might not have respawned yet. So let's see which one's the biggest out of these 3. These guys seem, I think he's the biggest. Yeah, the guy in biggest. Let's get out the muzzleloader. See if I can do a shot. It might have been a bit. And looking them all scatter. And by the time I get it reloaded, for sure they're going to be gone. But if you come down here with a 300 mag, you definitely take out a few game. Or if you have the 30-06. So obviously, as you can see with the muzzleloader, I would not be getting a follow-up shot. Is that the one I shot? I hope not. I don't know if I made a bad shot. I believe I made a bad shot. Even though that I shot a gun, sometimes it was also, I'm still on my tripod, so the drinking time is not done. So like their drinking time actually ends at 9. So even though that I spooked them and it's still 6:30, you can come back. Yeah, it's too bad that I made a bad shot on that elk. Send out a few calls. See if you do come back. It would definitely take a couple minutes before they do come back. If you're a patient guy, I mean, it's not too bad. But like I said, when you're using the muzzle loader, you only got that one shot, really. So you don't want to mess up like I did. No, I thought I saw some movement back there. Oh, okay, it's rabbits. Usually the females will come in first. Oh, I saw some movement. So yeah, like I said, if you wait a while, they'll come back. And I was right. The females are all coming back in. Even the blacktail. She's perfectly broadside. I'm just going to wait a couple more minutes here and see if these come back. They ran this way, so if they end up walking through the tree line, I won't exactly see them. Yeah, the M1 is a good gun. That's one gun that I don't use very often. I tried doing a video the other day. I think it was with the doing horrible. I don't know if it was just me or the way the gun was. I don't know. I don't use it very often. I do use a 30-06, the DLC weapon pack. Of all the bolt action, right now the 303 British is kind of my favorite. Then I would say the 270 is actually a good gun, but it's kind of weak on the bigger game, like an elk or a moose. I don't know, it's like I wasn't getting good shots, and I don't know, the range or something. I don't use the gun very often, so it's probably just me. I would have to get used to it. Alright, the other bull elk are going to come back in, unless I didn't see them. Okay, that's a blacktail warning call, or mating call. But she's broadside, so I think I'm going to try her. Should smoke her. She dropped. Yeah, my tip of this game, whatever gun that you get used of using and it's working really well for you, keep using it. Because like me, I do like trying out different weapons. I have all the DLC packs, all the weapons. So I've tried pretty much everything. Crossbow I haven't used very much. I do use a bow the odd time, but I prefer using rifles. Yeah, the muzzleloader is a really nice gun to use, but like I said, if you don't, if you mess up your shot, I mean the animal's gone, and look, I just proved it, and the whole herd was gone by the time I got the gun reloaded. So if you're gonna take a shot on anything, make sure it counts. So that doe is dead out there because I saw her drop. Seeing I'm out here, I just want to see if I can get a shot on another animal. Okay, so I got another cow. Two of them are coming in. There's three. They're definitely in range. See what I mean? If you be patient, even though I shot the gun, they're coming back in because they're drinking time. I'm really surprised with those bull elk they didn't come back in. Usually the males are a bit more stubborn. So as you can see, a herd of elk just came back in. So let's see if I can get another shot on one. I don't think it really matters which one. No, I don't think I'm going to be dropping the elk. So I believe they all got spooked again. Blacktail and an elk. That's why I put the tripod here for the hunting pressure. One of my diamond blacktail right over here. He was perfectly broadside. Shot him with the 30-06. He dropped right on the spot. They're giving a warning call. I'm going to see if they're going to come in again. I mean, the more cows that I can rank up here, the better. Now, their drinking zone... Hold on a second. So for the elk, it ends at 9:30. So if you end up spooking them around 9 o'clock, I don't think they're going to come back in. Not for 30 minutes. And the herd is coming back in. So I'm going to sit here again and I'm going to wait till I have another shot on another one. And for sure they're going to be nervous. But once they actually get into their zone, they'd be fine. It's too bad that the muzzleloader's not strong enough to take down a bison or a buffalo. I think it would be pretty cool to take them down. Although, I do have a video on my channel. It's called the Bison Stampede. And I actually, with the 30-06, I was actually able to get penetration to the lungs. All the ones that I shot at. But you don't get that, you ruin them because you're not using the proper ammunition. That's one of the elk that I shot. You gotta remember exactly where I shot all these elk. Alright, so 100 yards, got a double lung. Perfect double lung shot. Blacktail. Here? Or is this the other, So this is the blacktail. So I got a lung and stomach at 195 yards. This other elk, I don't think she are. Unless she disappeared on me. Is that a blood trail? There's so many tracks around here, it's hard to keep track of which ones are the right ones. I'm assuming that's from the elk. Let's see what tracks these are. So it is from the elk. I just gotta find out which direction she ran. This is her coming in. I just got a call from the elk. They're coming back in, actually. Where did she go? Not too sure if I dropped that elk on the spot or not. I believe I just dropped her. Oh. That's not what I was expecting, because she was turning as I took the shot. 170 yards, upper neck and jaw. Is that even considered a vital? It is. That's a lucky shot. So as she turned, because I was actually aiming for the lungs, so as she turned, I ended up getting. That's a pretty good shot. Or lucky, I should say. Now this other elk, I can't seem to find her for some odd reason. If I had the dog with me, it definitely would be, unless she disappeared like the other elk. Because I'm not able to pick up her other blood trail to see where she ran off to. Maybe she ran in the other direction? So, vital organs hit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think the render distance is it's broken again. We had that problem a while ago, and he did an update to fix it. So if you shot an animal, even though that you got a vital, if it got out of render distance, which is 4 yards, the tracks would just disappear, and you would not find your animal. It would be dead. Find it because it would be invisible. Sometimes you can get lucky and come across it. If you have the dog, it kind of helps because it will bring you to the last track. But sometimes, the fact that it's invisible, the dog will get confused and he will keep trying to track the animal, and he's not even following the tracks. So like this elk that I shot, she's probably invisible somewhere, and I don't know where she went. I just got a call from a bull elk. Oh. He's right there. Oh, easy. I definitely smoked him. Oh my. So I just realized I shot this one twice. So this is the original bull that I took that shot on at 191 yards. So I broke his shoulder blade, but I never killed him. So he came back in, and I just blasted him at 36 yards. Got a double lung. So I'm really happy that he came in, because I didn't realize if his health was dropped, seeing the fact that I shot at him before. So that can happen. If you do a bad shot on an animal, they don't die. It's possible that you can get them back. If you follow their tracks, if you try to track them down, that's another way you can do it. Or sometimes they do manage to work their way back, like this guy did. Took him a little while, but I mean, I was shooting him the gun here the whole time. So it's understandable why he didn't come in. Well, folks, to be honest, I think I'm going to actually end the stream. I might pick it up later, maybe on a different map, trying something different. So for those that have watched, thanks for watching. And if you want to get notified for when I go live, hit that subscribe button and notification button. And help out my channel. Hit that like button. It will really help my videos get out. So like I said, that's it for this video. And I'll catch you guys all next time. You all have a good day.